Are you over 70 and still relying on walking as your main exercise? What if I told you that walking alone might actually be putting you at risk for dangerous falls and muscle loss? In the next few minutes, I'll reveal the 5 specific exercises that Harvard Medical School researchers say are absolutely essential for people over 70. Exercises that can prevent deadly falls and add years to your independent living. And I'll show you the surprising reason why walking, while good, isn't enough to protect the one muscle group that determines whether you'll stay independent or end up in assisted living. Helen, a healthy 73-year-old from Nebraska, walked 4 miles every day for over a decade. Last February, she slipped on a wet kitchen floor and broke her hip because her body lacked the specific strength that walking simply can't provide. Within 8 months, she went from completely independent to needing assistance with basic daily activities. Exercise 1. Chair stands. The first exercise could be the difference between living independently and needing help with everything you do daily. Research from Johns Hopkins University shows that the ability to stand from a chair without using your hands directly predicts your risk of falls and hospitalization within the next 2 years. Their comprehensive study of over 2,000 seniors found that those who couldn't perform chair stands had a 300% higher risk of requiring assisted living care. This isn't just about leg strength. It's about the coordinated power your entire lower body needs to function properly in real-world situations. If you can't stand up from your favorite armchair without pushing off with your hands, you're already at high risk for a life-changing fall. When you lose this fundamental ability, simple tasks like getting off the toilet, rising from bed, or standing up from any seat becomes dangerous territory. The muscle groups involved in chair stands are the exact same ones that prevent you from falling when you lose your balance or need to quickly step up onto a curb. Think about it. Every single day, you stand up from chairs dozens of times, and each time your body either gets stronger or weaker, depending on how you do it. The Mayo Clinic's research department has documented that people who practice chair stands regularly maintain their independence 40% longer than those who don't. Dr. Sarah Chen, a geriatric specialist at the clinic, explains that this exercise works your quadriceps, glutes, and core muscles in the exact pattern your body uses during daily activities. When James, a 76-year-old retired teacher from Ohio, started doing chair stands daily, he went from needing help getting out of low chairs to easily standing up from any seat within 3 weeks. His physical therapist noted that his overall stability improved dramatically, and he stopped having those scary moments where he felt like he might fall. Start with 5 chair stands 3 times per day, using your arms if needed, then gradually eliminate arm support as you get stronger. Choose a sturdy chair with arms, sit down slowly, then stand up using as little arm support as possible. Focus on pushing through your heels and keeping your chest up as you rise. If you can't do it without arms initially, that's perfectly fine. Just work on reducing the amount of push you need each week. The goal is to eventually stand up smoothly without any arm assistance, which typically takes 2 to 4 weeks of consistent practice. Don't wait until you fall. Start strengthening your legs today. Exercise 2. Wall push-ups. This next exercise takes just 30 seconds but protects you from the most common cause of serious injury in seniors over 70. Mayo Clinic research shows that upper body weakness is directly linked to inability to break falls and dramatically increased fracture risk. Their landmark study followed 1,500 seniors for 5 years and found that those with weak upper body strength were 250% more likely to suffer serious injuries from falls. When you trip or lose your balance, your arms and shoulders are your first line of defense, but only if they're strong enough to actually help you. When you trip or stumble, strong arms can mean the difference between catching yourself on a wall or railing and breaking a wrist or hip. Beverly, a 71-year-old from Arizona, was walking to her mailbox when she caught her toe on an uneven sidewalk. Because she had been doing wall push-ups for 6 months, she was able to catch herself against a nearby fence post, preventing what could have been a devastating fall. Her neighbor Dorothy, who witnessed the near fall, said Beverly's quick arm strength saved her from serious injury. The American Physical Therapy Association has documented that wall push-ups are the safest and most effective way for seniors to build upper body strength without risking injury. Dr. Michael Rodriguez, a physical therapist specializing in senior fitness, explains that this exercise strengthens your chest, shoulders, and triceps while also improving your balance and coordination. Unlike regular push-ups that can strain your back or wrists, wall push-ups allow you to control the intensity while building real functional strength. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that seniors who do wall push-ups twice daily reduce their risk of upper body fractures by 35%. Stand arm's length from a wall. Place your palms flat against it at shoulder height and do 10 slow push-offs twice daily. Keep your feet planted firmly and lean into the wall, then push back slowly and controlled. Focus on keeping your body in a straight line from your head to your heels, just like you would in a regular push-up. Start with whatever feels comfortable, even if it's just 3 or 4 repetitions, and gradually increase as you get stronger. The key is consistency, not intensity, so don't worry about how many you can do at first. Your arms are your first line of defense against falls. Strengthen them now. Exercise 3, single leg balance stands. Can you stand on one foot for 10 seconds? If not, you're 4 times more likely to fall within the next year, according to Harvard Medical School studies. Their research department has proven that balance deteriorates rapidly after age 70, but simple exercises like single leg stands can restore it completely within weeks. The study tracked over 3,000 seniors and found that those who couldn't balance on one foot for at least 10 seconds had significantly higher rates of falls, fractures, and emergency room visits. What's remarkable is that this simple test predicts fall risk more accurately than any other single measurement. Poor balance turns everyday activities like reaching for items on high shelves, walking on uneven surfaces, or even turning around quickly into potential fall hazards. Kenneth, a 74-year-old from Michigan, couldn't balance on one foot for even 2 seconds when he started. After just 3 weeks of daily practice, he reached 12 seconds and successfully avoided a fall when he slipped on his grandson's toy truck. His improved balance gave him the stability to recover quickly instead of hitting the ground hard. The Centers for Disease Control reports that balance training is the single most effective way to prevent falls in seniors, more effective than any other type of exercise. Dr. Lisa Thompson, a geriatrician at Johns Hopkins, explains that single-leg balance stands work multiple systems in your body simultaneously, including your inner ear, vision, and muscle coordination. This exercise forces your brain to integrate information from all these systems quickly, which is exactly what happens when you start to lose your balance in real life. Research shows that just 10 minutes of balance practice daily can improve your stability by up to 40% within a month. Hold onto a sturdy chair back, lift one foot slightly off the ground, and work up to 10 seconds, then try without support. Start by just lifting your foot an inch or 2 off the ground while holding the chair firmly. Focus on a fixed point in front of you to help maintain your balance. And don't worry if you can only hold it for a second or 2 at first. Gradually increase the time as you feel more stable and eventually try to let go of the chair for short periods. Practice this with both feet, as most people have one side that's weaker than the other. Every day you delay, your balance gets worse. Start today. Exercise 4. Heel-to-toe walking. This exercise mimics a simple sobriety test, but for seniors, it's a matter of life and death when it comes to preventing falls. The CDC reports that improving gait stability through heel-to-toe walking reduces fall risk by up to 35% in people over 70. Their extensive research shows that seniors who practice this type of walking maintain better balance and coordination as they age, significantly reducing their risk of dangerous falls. The exercise works by challenging your brain to coordinate complex movements while maintaining balance, which is exactly what your body needs to do when navigating real-world obstacles. Unstable walking patterns lead to trips over carpet edges, curbs, sidewalk cracks, and even seemingly flat surfaces. When your walking becomes unsteady, you're essentially stumbling through life, waiting for the next fall to happen. Frank, a 78-year-old from Texas, started practicing heel-to-toe walking after his doctor warned him about his unsteady gait. Within a month, he noticed he was much more confident walking on uneven surfaces, and he hasn't had a stumble since starting the exercise 6 months ago. His wife Nancy says she's not constantly worried about him falling anymore. Physical therapy research from the Mayo Clinic shows that heel-to-toe walking improves what doctors call dynamic balance, which is your ability to stay stable while moving. Dr. Jennifer Walsh, a balance specialist, explains that this exercise trains your brain to make quick adjustments while walking, preventing the kind of falls that happen when you encounter unexpected obstacles. The exercise also strengthens the small muscles in your feet and ankles that are crucial for maintaining stability. Studies show that seniors who practice heel-to-toe walking have 40% fewer falls than those who only do regular walking exercises. Practice heel-to-toe walking for 2 minutes daily, using a wall for support initially, then gradually reducing your reliance on the wall. Place one foot directly in front of the other, with your heel touching the toe of the foot behind it, like you're walking on a tightrope. Take slow, deliberate steps, focusing on maintaining your balance with each step. Start by doing this along a wall, where you can reach out for support if needed, then gradually try it in open spaces. The goal is to be able to walk 10 steps in a straight line without losing your balance or needing support. Your next step could be your last independent one. Make it count. Exercise 5. Modified planks. The final exercise strengthens the muscles that keep you upright and prevent the back pain that limits mobility in 60% of seniors over 70. Physical therapy research from Johns Hopkins shows that core weakness is the hidden cause behind most senior mobility issues, including balance problems, back pain, and difficulty with daily activities. Their comprehensive study found that seniors with weak core muscles were twice as likely to experience falls and 3 times more likely to develop chronic back pain. Your core muscles are like the foundation of a house. When they're weak, everything else becomes unstable and painful. A weak core means every movement becomes unstable, leading to compensations that cause pain and injury throughout your body. When your core muscles can't support your spine properly, your back muscles have to work overtime, leading to fatigue, pain, and increased fall risk. Martha, a 72-year-old from California, suffered from chronic lower back pain that made it difficult to walk for more than 10 minutes. After 6 weeks of daily modified planks, her back pain decreased by 70%, and she was able to return to her daily walks without discomfort. Her physical therapist noted significant improvement in her posture and overall stability. The American Physical Therapy Association recommends modified planks as the safest and most effective core exercise for seniors. Dr. Robert Kim, a specialist in geriatric physical therapy, explains that traditional planks are too difficult and potentially dangerous for most seniors, but modified versions provide all the benefits without the risk. This exercise strengthens your deep abdominal muscles, back muscles, and the small stabilizing muscles around your spine. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that seniors who do core strengthening exercises like modified planks have 45% fewer back injuries and maintain their independence longer. Begin with 10-second wall planks, 3 times daily, progressing to modified planks on your knees as you get stronger. For wall planks, stand about 2 feet from a wall. Place your palms flat against it at shoulder height and hold your body in a straight line. Keep your feet planted and your body rigid, like you're doing a standing push-up but holding the position. As you get stronger, move your feet further from the wall to increase the difficulty. Eventually, you can progress to modified planks on your knees on the floor, but start with wall planks for safety. Don't let a weak core steal your independence. Act now. These 5 exercises address the exact muscle groups and movement patterns that research shows deteriorate fastest after age 70. Unlike walking, which mainly works your cardiovascular system, these exercises target the specific weaknesses that lead to falls, fractures, and loss of independence. The best part is you can start today, right in your living room, and see measurable improvements within 2 weeks. Remember, maintaining your independence isn't about luck. It's about taking the right actions now while you still can. If you found these exercises helpful, give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone over 70 who needs to see this information. It could literally save their independence. Tell me in the comments which exercise you're going to start with today, and subscribe for more life-changing health tips designed specifically for seniors like you.